welcome to the Spider's Web. Andy from MadLadDesigns actually asked me if I would do a video showing how all my 3D tiles look together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just that, but I'm going to do it as though I'm playing a game, so I can show you how it's going to work. It is going to take that little bit longer to place the boards because you have to look for them, but I think hopefully it's going to be worthwhile. So I've got 4 adventures on my start tile. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just place the thing and place the monsters. I'm not going to place any encounter cards or do any combat or anything. I just want it to look as though look what I'm doing. So first of all, we start off with the arcane circle for him. So we'll place that down just like that, and we place a monster which will be a skeleton. Where's the skeletons? There we are, and that monster goes on the blood tile. Okay, the next one we'll do is that one. Let's turn another card over, which will be Prince Orul's Crypt. Okay, so all I have to do is find that card. Okay, so how's it done? Place black tile against there, with the coffin looking the tomb that way, and we place like so. And we need a monster, which will be a wolf. So place the wolf token, we'll place the wolf figure down. There we go. And now let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 and turn over another card, which will be Crypt Corner 11 to 15, which will be not that one, which will be 11 to 15, which is there. So that's placed like so. And we need a monster, which will be the Kobold Skirmisher, and he will get placed there. The next tile we'll go from is that side. So it's the Rotting Nook, which I know that one by sight because it's the most it's quite an obvious looking one. Oops, wrong one. That goes there. Okay, and we need a monster, which will be a ghoul. Come on, ghoul, where are you? There we are. And he resides there. Okay, the next card we're turning over is tile number 3, which is just a flat tile. 1, 2, 3. Who was doing that for? Over here, wasn't I? I'll move him over here. So he's going in that way. Next, we'll pull him down here, and we'll turn over another card, which is another open one, which is tile number 2. Just in case you're wondering, on the skulls there I put Roman numerals for 2. So we just have to find that tile. Where have I put those flat ones there? And it's a case of goes there. What I have to do is work out exactly how it's positioned by going from the black arrow. And we need another monster, which will be a zombie. The zombie can go in there, like so. Next, U. So we'll just move you one step to the side, and we get a C3 corridor. Just in case you're wondering how I know that, on the skull, that's where I've put it. So we need the C3 corridor. I'm picking up everything but C3, there we are. And it's just to line it up with the arrow, and that's how it fits in. And we need a monster for going on there, and that's another zombie. As I say, I'm not looking to play the game, I'm just placing figures just to make it look a bit more interesting, because when I finish this I'm going to be clearing the table and doing a bit of a fly past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's another corridor which is C1, which I've not long since seen, which is that one. Okay, so how I do it, I line it up with the spawn point, and there we are. And we need another monster, which will be a blazing skeleton. Next we shall come round here to there, turn over a card, and it's another corridor tile which is C2. So again, I'll line up where it's going, which will be fitting down onto the card there. Oops. And we need a monster, which will be a rat swarm. I didn't place a monster on there, did I? I apologise, I'll just do one now for that. It's a skeleton. Okay, next, come here and turn over a tile, which will be crypt corner 6 to 10. Crypt corner 6 to 10, that's how it works. Left a nice little corridor there. And we need a monster, which will be a spider. Next, let's move let's move him to there. He can move twice, so okay, circle's been put on out, so we'll put that over there. And we need a card, which is Crypt of Artemis. So that goes in there. And a tomb, which fits in like that. And we need a monster, which is a zombie. Now let's come around here. We need a tile, which is an open tile, and it's number 1. It's over here. And that fits in just as is, as I picked it up. There we are. And we need another monster, which is a kobold skirmisher. Like so. There are a few areas where it doesn't join up properly, but never mind. Next, let's move this man over here, and we turn over a tile, and it's another corridor tile. It's a C5. C5 picked up, and that's how it fits in. So that's how it goes to. I'll turn him round. Now we need a monster, which is a wraith. Next, I'm going out to sync there. Move him. Turn over the tile. It's the Fetid Den, which is an easy one to find because I've done that one slightly greener. If you can see that, I've done it slightly greener than the normal tiles, and that fits in nicely there. Now bear in mind that's supposed to be a wall, but as I say, I couldn't really be bothered doing them all like 3D. I'm just boxing them all out. Although I really should have done, but as I say, I'm just doing this as a bit of an experiment. And we've got another wraith. From there. Next, you can't go that way, so he has to go this way. And we'll turn over another tile, and it's that one, which would surprisingly like that. And we know which way it goes because there's only one way it can go. And for that one we needed a monster, which is a ghoul. Where are you? There. Next, I'll pop you here. And we need a tile. That's a secret stairway, which goes in like so. And we need a monster. I've done it right. Couldn't cross that one. We have another kobold skirmisher. There we are. Next, let's come back over here. Hope we can catch on this. We need a tile, which is crypt corner 16 to 20. Crypt corner 16 to 20. And it goes in that way. And we get a tile, which is a blazing skeleton. Let's move back over here to our hero chappies. Move him there. Can you see all this? Probably not. You'll see it all better on the flyby when I do it in a second. I've nearly finished. It's a C4 corridor. C4 corridor, which is there. Now we need a monster for that, which is a gargoyle. And while we're down to the last two, I'll move you over here. I'll turn the tile over, and it's a crypt corner 1 to 5, which surprisingly enough is that one. I'll place that one down. Let's put the Dracolich on there. Okay, that doesn't quite fit on, but he's there. And finally move him over here. Turn the dungeon tile, and it's a corridor tile. The final tile of the game. Well, not the final tile of the game, the final tile of the put down, as it were. And let's finish off with Strahd. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clear the table. I'm going to leave all the monsters and everything there. I'm going to set the camera off the tripod and give you a quick flyover of all the boards and how they look. So, I'll be back in a second. Well, there you go. That's the 3D tiles. As I say, it's going to take a little bit of time to place the tiles down because you're going to have to look for them first. But I think I hope you'd agree that they do look a little bit better than the one-dimensional ones. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. There will be a few more coming at some later dates once I finish painting, and once I've actually finished all the tiles. There's obviously going to be a gameplay video, a proper one this time, not just be faffing about like this. So until then, take it easy, take care, God bless, bye for now.